Are you ready for a revolution in board games? Blackopoly, the first and only game of its kind to teach economics from a black perspective, featuring interactive gameplay and so much more. Fun for the whole family, suitable for ages 7 to adult. This one is for the culture. Blackopoly. Only at blackopoly.black. Available now.
The link is at the top line of the description box. Go get it. All right, rumors began to circulate the other day. I think the origination is a TikTok video of Bishop T.D. Jakes actually allegedly being a frequent visitor of some of Diddy's wild parties. Now, according to some industry people, Diddy's parties, are crazy. They wild, anything goes. Well, they were saying that T.D. Jakes was actually there. Well, T.D., he took the stage today. Sunday is church, right? And he actually addressed the allegations. I got the video for you. I'm going to play that joint. Before I do, make sure you hit the thumbs up button real quick and share the video. Here's Bishop T.D. Jakes addressing the sick allegations.
I ain't come to convince you or nobody, because I know who I am. That ain't what this is about. You can think whatever you want to think. I don't care. I came to do my job. I came to prophesy as I was commanded. I came to hear the master say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant."
So, in my opinion, I would say I think he kind of dug a deeper hole for himself. Now, the other day on Thursday, right, his spokesperson pretty much came out and addressed the viral videos as deep fakes and a distortion of words. Now, this is deep. This is pretty deep, right? Because him and Diddy had a very good relationship, right? A very good relationship. They were seen together a lot on video, seen together a lot. They took a few pictures together and whatnot. So, look. So his spokesperson put, right, recent claims circulating on pockets of social media about Bishop T.D. Jakes are unequivocally false and baseless. And that's from Jordan A. Hora, Executive Director of Public Relations and Communications for T.D. Jakes Group, T.D. Jakes Ministries, and the Potter House. They told the Christian Post in an exclusive statement Thursday. They go on to say, what has always been true in the words of the late Pastor Charles H. Spurgeon: if you want the truth to go around the world, you must hire an express train to pull it. But if you want a lie to go around the world, it will fly as if the light as a feather, and a breath will carry it. That comes from, and you could tell that he's visibly pissed off, about these different, allegations. Because at the end of the day, look, make no mistake, this is about money. Money continuing to come in. Hundreds of thousands of people that are giving their money to a charismatic leader, right? Somebody who can make you feel good. Somebody who can, uplift you. Somebody who can give you hope. And this is what he represents to so many people. He's a respected man in the black community. So for allegations to spread like wildfire like they did, it's just not a good look. That's the last thing you want your name associated with. We seen what happened to Bishop Eddie Long, and that was different because he was messing with boys, young, teenage boys. And he pretty much deteriorated and died. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, right, if it were true, because I think a lot of times we put the people, the man or the woman or the cloth, on such a high pedestal, when in actuality, they are just human beings and they're people, right? They are. And they are subject to mistakes. It'll be a crazy, huge contradiction, right? If he was out there, getting it in at parties and stuff like that, which I don't know how true it is, man. When people make stuff up on the internet, man, if people start believing it just because they want to believe it, they're going to believe it and they're going to run with it, as people are right now. So, look, I know a lot of people want to say, look, it's true, man. It's that, the church. And, a lot of people got a lot of qualms about the church, and I get it. A lot of people don't feel like a pastor should have a private jet. A lot of people don't feel like, that they do enough. And here's my thing, right? There's a lot of pastors and stuff that are doing a lot. I see them locally. I see them internationally. My thing is, I feel like where the church kind of fails us is being that unified voice or the unifier when it comes to real issues that press the community. Like, you can go and open up a soup kitchen. That's great. And all that. And do little classes and, give out turkeys. That's great. But are you really addressing the fundamental problems that plague our community, right? Are you really addressing that? And a lot of times, no, they don't. Are you the voice for us? Are you going to sound off against things in the government and, things are not going right? Are you going to sound off against different wars and stuff like that? Are you going to unify us to get a legitimate presidential candidate? Are you going to unify us or galvanize us to even get a mayor or somebody? Or are you going to just be brought and paid for and let the government control your message and let the government control, what you do for the people because of the tax breaks that you get? Oh, yeah, you ain't got to pay no taxes, but don't you ever speak up about what's really going on. Ever, ever, ever. We'll strip it from you. So, yeah, we got you. You can make all that bread. Look, all we want to do is see your books, but you ain't got to pay no taxes to us. But if I ever catch you trying to use your power for something effective for your people, it's over for you. It's over for you. And that's one of my fundamental problems. It was a time where the church was the place to go. The deacons of defense, right? That was the safe haven. We would go and be allowed to a certain extent to conjure up different plans, to talk, to be real in certain times, right? That was the place. Now it's not that anymore. It started off as something great, in my opinion. This is not every church, right? Not every church. Because some of them are great. But the ones that are failing the people, the ones that is collecting money and spewing hope, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, right? Now, I could say a lot more. I can go on a lot more about this, but I won't. I want to hear what y'all got to say in the comment section. How do y'all feel about this? How do you feel about the allegations? How do you feel about the church, in particular the black church in general? I would love to hear your perspective on it. I would love to. I think it's a good time to open up the forum and conversation for that. But anybody, shout out to everybody, man. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, all that good stuff. New Year's coming up and all that. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Been rocking out, man. We've been rocking out since 2017. So if you've been here, if you're new, if you've been here from before, I truly appreciate you, man. It's your boy, O God. Leave a comment below. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Peace.